few young women have been invited into and supported to be on a successful launch in the STEM pathway. And we want to be here to support you and all of the other young women that are considering STEM and STEM careers. So thank you and welcome.
So how do you go from having an idea to actually making a product? And how does this whole process work, and can one person do it all?
You know, I've worked on a lot of different games, and they're generally smaller games you can play on your phone. And a lot of times ideas just come with some spark or excitement and passion. And I've never seen a good game come of something that was someone saying like, oh, this is what's going to make a good game. It was always people excited about the act of creation. And additionally, even when there's been small teams, I've never seen a great product happen alone. It's always been people collaborating, contributing. We all have different strengths and weaknesses, I think, and the best products I've seen have come from teams who leverage all of each other's strengths and help each other minimize their weaknesses.
I'm really curious to know if there's ever been a moment in your life or your career that's really shaped you to where you are, or has it been really more of a series of events that just led you to this moment?
I'm actually from the Yakima Valley, and my parents were migrant workers, farm laborers. So knowing that my mom, who has known nothing else but working out in the fields, and had 4 children at home, including myself, and they always told us that education mattered because, like them, I too had to work out in the fields. And when she was in her 30s, she decided to return to school to achieve her GED. And that was really a defining moment for me, because knowing that she did not have an education when she was younger, she had to drop out of school to help support her family, really put on the point that, wow, that if she can do that and have that strength and that desire to return, and knowing how much value that she believed in it, that I knew that education was going to be an important part of my life.
So I grew up with my dad and my mom giving me circuit boards for presents and playing with Legos and all of that, fun technical stuff. But when I got into high school, a lot of the friends that I had made fun of me for liking that stuff, and they would call me nerds and things like that. And so I kind of backed away from it and, went more towards the cheerleading and the things that girls are expected to do in high school. And so my dad actually brought me to a robotics club, and I went to a competition, and I ended up loving it. And I got to meet a lot of other people, both men and women, that are interested in the type of stuff that I really liked. And that kind of broke me out of my shell. And so when I was in junior in high school, I joined the robotics club. I still did cheerleading, but I also did that, so it gave me the breadth. And so that's really what caused me to get into, I want to do engineering for the rest of my life. That's what, I want to build things, and I want to go down that path. And so that really kind of helped me shape where I am today.
And I guess I'd like to start with one that's, what's the most fun you've had solving problems?
Probably be when we were in CTE, and we had to do this shape thing on the laptops, and first I didn't get it, but then it paid off as I got better at it, and we ended up making like these shapes that were just shaded differently and stuff, and it was really cool.
Can you tell me about a time that either someone or something inspired you, and how that has made a difference in your thoughts about your future?
I was born in Vietnam, and the way the education system works in Vietnam is that you're expected to work very hard, but you're not expected to love the things that you're learning. You're expected to slave through the materials. So when I was in high school, I was like, oh, I'm good at math, maybe I'll go into engineering. I was good at science, maybe I'll go into doctoring. I'm good at art, maybe I'll go in art school. So it was just a lot of what ifs, and I just had no idea what I wanted to do, and I was just so not interested in anything. And my junior year of high school, I, on a whim, decided to enroll in this modern physics class at the local community college, and we were learning new stuff like relativity and quantum physics, and this is gonna sound so cliche, but it just really opens me up to this whole new world of thinking about things and really understanding the way the world works and how everything we use works and how the basic physics is contributing to this big engineering world. And so I was really interested in that. And when I came to UW, I wanted to become a physics major, so that's where I am now.
My question is, what got you guys interested in science and technology, and what can we do as teachers, adults, and industry leaders to help get more young women involved in science and technology?
I think one thing that inspires students the most to be part of the math and science, pursuit of math and science is being in a community where everyone is encouraging of that. And whether that be your parents, your teachers, and most importantly, the students around you. If you have friends who are actually interested in the same things as you are, that's a major factor. Your friends are the people that are going to drive you. They're the people that are going to encourage you when you're working on these things. They're also the people that are going to provide you with competition. And it's really what provides that fun factor when you're going into fields like math and science.